One of the things I love about Oslo is that it lets you find your own way, wandering through its winding streets and alleyways full of history and beauty, exploring it one quiet corner at a time. And tucked into one of those corners, in the Sagene neighborhood, there's a newcomer called District 4. Named after a neighborhood in Saigon known for its chaos, its spice, and its smoke. It feels almost rebellious to find that name here, surrounded by calm streets and people who apologize when you bump into them. But you step inside and the air shifts. There's the smell of lemongrass and charred pork, the faint crack of oil hitting a hot pan. You know that sound. It's the sound of good decisions. I start with a Lucky Buddha beer. Light, crisp, the kind of drink that doesn't compete with what's coming, just clears space for it. There's something fitting about drinking a beer shaped like enlightenment just before diving into fried pork. They start with the Heo Chien Gion, pork cracklings. Little curls of skin fried until they puff and splinter, weightless but heavy with flavor. They arrive in a small bowl beside a pale sauce that looks innocent until you taste it. The dip isn't fiery, it's cool, creamy, full of herbs, fragrant and sly. Together the two balance each other like a dare and an apology. It's bar food in spirit, but crafted with precision. Each piece crisp, every bite leaving behind the faint echo of roasted pork. You think you'll stop after one or two, then you reach for another, already justifying it to yourself. There's something wonderfully primitive about it, salty, creamy, fatty. The kind of snack that doesn't ask for a beer but definitely deserves one. I dip again, because restraint at this point just feels like a cultural misunderstanding. I order a banh mi because I'm not a heathen. A sandwich with more history than most small countries. Born from French bread and Vietnamese imagination, proof that colonization occasionally leaves behind something worth eating. Here it's a crisp baguette, split open and filled with char siu pork, ham, pickled vegetables, cilantro, and chili. Each layer brings its own rhythm, sweet, sour, spicy, herbal. You bite in and it all happens at once. The bread shatters, the pork leans smoky sweet, the pickles cut through it, and the herbs lift the whole thing into the daylight. It's chaos and harmony, which honestly might be the only accurate way to describe Vietnam in a sandwich. You can chase fancy food across Oslo, but it won't get much better than this. Bread, pork, vinegar, heat. The math is simple. The end of the equation is divine. You eat, you nod, you think this is the kind of sandwich that fixes things you didn't know were broken. I tell myself I'll stop at half, but that's a lie I've told myself before. Then comes the finale, Qua la Saigon. Soft-shell crab resting in a pool of golden curry that smells like sunshine wrapped in velvet. The sauce glows under the lights, coconut milk, turmeric, lemongrass, maybe a little sugar just to keep the fire honest. The first bite is a contradiction that works. Sweet, spicy, creamy, everything happening at once but somehow in balance. The crab delivers its crisp shell and tender meat, the curry wraps it in silk, and the rice anchors it all like a steady hand on your shoulder. There's vegetables in here too, peppers, onions, something green that still has a snap, reminders that this isn't just indulgence, it's craft. Every bite moves between the sea and the farm, between heat and comfort. You scoop a bit of rice through the sauce, chase a piece of crab, and suddenly you've built a perfect bite. One that makes you stop thinking, maybe even close your eyes for a second. And that's when you know the kitchen has done its job. Outside Oslo stays cold. Inside you're somewhere tropical, sticky, loud, alive. No jet lag, no airport, just curry and clarity. District 4 is new, but it already feels like it's been waiting here, quietly, confidently, for the right kind of hungry. The kind that's not just after food, but after the feeling that somehow a piece of Saigon has landed in Norway and decided to stay a while. 3 dishes. A snack that bites back, a sandwich that heals, and crab that makes you forget the weather. That's a good afternoon in Oslo. No passport required.